Good YouTube, it's your boy the Moneybagg, and today I got another video for y'all. Today we have a video from ESPN Get Up, the show titled "Why Free Agent Wide Receivers Don't Want to Come to the Ravens," basically. So yeah, man, it's been tough, man, but I'm sure that, you know what I'm saying, it'll be fine, you know what I'm saying. More than likely we'll probably draft a receiver. Why is playing? No. But yeah, you know, more than likely we'll probably draft a receiver, probably second round, maybe first round. But you know, it's a lot of things. But I'm gonna get into that. But before we start the video, make sure you comment. If you haven't done so already, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe to the video. Hit that post notification bell if you haven't done so. Follow my Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok links down below. I'm gonna have this video down below as well. So without further ado, let's get right into it.
With the 27th pick in his latest mock draft, he caught 10 touchdowns last year, 13 the year before.
Ravens receivers in 2020. Shit, basically shit, man. Ain't no words to describe it, man.
What it is that John Harbaugh, the coach in Baltimore, is looking for when he's looking at receivers?
Yeah, it's no secret. They don't exactly have an expansive passing game. It's always run first with Lamar Jackson, and it's worked. They've completely changed their offense to fit what Lamar does best. So what does that mean in terms of the kind of receivers they're looking for? Well, you take a look at just what they were doing in free agency, the kind of guys that they were talking to. Juju Smith-Schuster was probably the closest to actually signing there, but of course, he decided to go back to Pittsburgh. So what are the Baltimore Ravens looking for? They're not looking for the typical receiver that you see who's able to create space, create that deep threat. They're looking for receivers who can block well, right? So not a lot of receivers that are on the street, not a lot of elite ones. Is that part of their resume?
Nah. I mean, yeah, part of the receiver's job is to block, but like if we're specifically talking about what the Ravens need, like me personally, listen, y'all can comment about down below too. You know, they need a big receiver, man. Like, ain't no question about it, man. Because the receivers that they have right now, bro, is Marquise Brown, Hollywood. He's not a number one. He's not a number one. Duvay's not a one. Prochet's not a one. Snead's gone. He's gone. Boykin, I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know if he's like, you see like flashes of him like doing things, but it's not like he's not consistent. So he's not a number one. So am I missing any other receivers? No, I don't think so. But basically, yo, those like most of the guys I mentioned are like slot receivers or number twos. So they need a number one. I mean, yeah, he doesn't have to be elite, you know what I'm saying? But he has to be at least like sustainable. You know, that's why they try to talk to Sammy Watkins. He hasn't made his mind yet on where he's going to, but you know, someone like that, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't put up crazy numbers, you know, but he's still effective. That's basically all it is to it. And also come with better passing schemes too, because yeah, that is shit. So hopefully the passing coordinators that we got, you know, I forgot their names, but hopefully they can do a better job than what Greg Roman did with passing plays. So yeah.
At least top three characteristics of them. So that's something they're looking for because that's what fits their offense.
Yeah, blocking's nice, but it's other. I think there's other things to it. There's other things to it too. You know what I'm saying? What about them third and like longs? You know what I mean? Like you can't run the ball.
Wow, I was really surprised when they had to say that, because you're right. You know, guys, you know, they will take pride in it being like maybe the fourth or fifth best thing that they can do as a receiver, but it's not your calling card for why you want to be picked up by another team, because they have this running quarterback who's very dynamic, and they need you out there on the perimeter to get that last block that can make him go the distance. No, you want to be a guy who they bring in and say, listen, we know when we're in situations where it's 2 minutes left in the game and we're down by 4 or more points, we have to score.
Yeah, you gotta throw the ball. Basically, what he's saying, yeah, he's giving up. That's a perfect scenario. Listen, when it's like 2 minutes left in the game, you're down. You need a touchdown. Listen, you can't be running the ball. For me, you gotta sling that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta sling that rock, and that's definitely true, man. It's just like. Who at that point of the game, what receiver is going to step up and make those plays? And right now, man, the Ravens don't have those receivers. I mean, Andrews is nice, but he's not a receiver. He's a tight end, but that's all we got. You feel me? So, yeah.
For a touchdown, then we can depend on you to get open, to create space, and to catch the ball and make it take it the distance.
Right.
We can't rely on Lamar Jackson to do this anymore because, as Rob and Chris will tell you, that's what defenses love. They love the fact that we know this guy can't run anymore. He has to stay in the pocket and try to execute from the pocket as opposed to using his legs, which is his most dynamic weapon. So it's funny to say that they want a wideout who get out.
They petty. Ravens eliminated from AFC divisional round by Titans last season. That's tough. Y'all petty, man. ESPN, y'all petty, bro. It's all good though. I see how y'all coming. I see how y'all coming. Y'all petty. Y'all dead petty for this. It's all good though. It's whatever.
Because if you draft somebody, that guy has no choice. But if you're a free agent wide receiver, you know the way that people tend to think. That's not the first place you're going to be wanting to go.
No, not at all. Just because the opportunities aren't going to be there. I mean, they were supposed to be in on the Kenny Golladay sweepstakes, and he ends up landing with the Giants, presumptively because the Giants are going to feature him as a pass catcher. So yeah, if you're Baltimore, it's going to be tough for you to be able to lure free agents there. But the one thing I will say is, moving forward, they've got to find a number one wide receiver in order to see the evolution of Lamar Jackson as a passer. They've got to find a true X, a guy that can be that number one to dictate front and coverage. Right now, they just don't have that on their roster.
And that's the point. They will have to draft one if they're going to get one.
They don't need like a. Did they necessarily need a Galladay or a Davis? Not really. They need a dependable receiver who can make those type of like a big receiver who make those catches. Like, he doesn't have to be the best receiver in the league type thing. You know what I'm saying? He could even be like somewhere in the middle of the pack and still put up like, decent, and I'll say also respectable numbers. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have to put up the crazy numbers, but as long as he's being effective, man, that's all good. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like I said earlier, the Ravens might go in the draft and probably get one themselves. One of them type of receivers, and probably develop him. Hopefully with the new receiver coach that we got. So hopefully that receiver can develop, or we might go in for, or we might even do a trade. You know what I'm saying? Trade for a receiver, but you just never know. That's what I'm saying. Like, be patient. It takes time. You can't rush it. You know what I mean? So eventually, I know the Ravens will get it right. It's just a matter of when. So all we can do all we can really do is just play the waiting game. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's all I really got to say about that. You know what I'm saying? Tell me what y'all really think in the comments down below, and I'm gonna wrap this one up. So without further ado, you know what I'm saying, hit that, comment, like, subscribe, hit that post notification bell, follow my Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok links down below. And I'm going to have this video linked down below as well. So without further ado, I'm out.